Hey Fremont, this is Heather Hansen again, one of your elders at the church, and today we are going to talk about Acts chapter 5. Well, a small part of Acts chapter 5. If you've read it, Acts is an awesome book. It's a great narrative talking about the early church after Pentecost, and it's really inspiring. And our chapter today goes over a lot of those early converts. And the text even says that a great many were added to their number as a result of the apostles preaching fearlessly and spreading the gospel. The ending is what I wanted to focus on, verses 38 and 39. We see the apostles kicked out of the room while the Sanhedrin is meeting. And a Pharisee stands up, named Gamaliel. And it says that he is a respected man and a teacher of the law, and Pharisees were. And he says, listen, if this is a man-made following, we know it's not going to come to anything. And he gives a couple examples of recent followings that have come to nothing. He said, but if this is of God, you will not be able to stop it. And then it says, and he convinced them. So Gamaliel, someone who is not a Christ follower, stands up and recognizes God's powerful hand at work in the spreading of the gospel. I also love how it ties in the narrative before, where the angel of the Lord broke Peter and the apostles out of jail and said, no, you go back to the temple and keep talking about this life. Gamaliel is onto something, that God cannot be stopped. And I read a few different versions of chapter 8, and in the Message it says, you better not be found fighting against God. And what a great saying. You better not be found fighting against God. And the Sadducees were, and even the Pharisee Gamaliel recognized that and said, don't be found fighting against God, because if this is of God, nothing can overcome it. Jesus said, on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overpower it. And he also says, with man this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. So don't go find yourself fighting against God. Be strong and courageous in following out your calling and living his will. Have a great day. Enjoy the book of Acts. It's a good one. And I hope you guys enjoy this chapter. And I will see you next time. Bye.